Hey guys, back with another target audience reaction. This is going to be Preemptive Strike from TNG Season 7. And, yeah, so this episode, I think it's a good episode. It's kind of, the thing about the episode to me that's a little jarring, and they do try to explain it in the episode, that, like, she went and, did some training and maybe got a promotion or whatever. However, it's a little jarring that she hasn't been seen in the episodes, for quite some time, like over, probably 15, 20 episodes since last season or something. So, her appearance, well, it is nice to see the character back. Again, this kind of goes with their thought of, like, this season kind of seems to be a lot of, like, either final little, backstory of a character, or a new tie-in to a little bit more lore, or saying goodbye to a character. So there's a decent, there's some good scenes in the episode, and around this time, DS9 has had the Maquis stuff going on. So the Maquis has become really a strong central focus of Star Trek in general, carrying across 3 different series: TNG, DS9, and then Voyager. So that it's kind of at the heart of one of the most forefront issues in the Star Trek series. This, like, inequality, this, like, trying to preserve their space, their home, and all this different stuff, but against the Cardassians, even though this treaty, that we see happen. And so it's kind of tough. The one guy dying that she becomes close to, that she's talking about her dad's Hasperit, and that, like, whatever, and his recipe, and she makes a really strong one or whatever, and then the guy dies, and because of her kind of seeing him as a father figure or whatever, I think that's kind of the turning point of why she decides to join them. So yeah, it's definitely, I think it makes sense for the character in a lot of ways, and for a Bajoran to kind of sympathize with somebody fighting Cardassians, and it does make sense. So there's some good moments. I agree that it would have been nice if Riker and her had, like, a real moment at the end, and maybe he told her what he was going to say about her, but whatever. And then that's it. And then Picard's kind of disappointed and feels like, oh, here's another one. He lost 2 Bajorans, the ensign in lower decks, and now Rose. So, but anyway, let me know what you guys thought, and I'll see you in the next one.